Yes. So, like, what do you do for your living?
Ah, I drive exotic cars like this.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy looking nice and smooth with the new haircut. Well, here's the start of the show. The Octavia VRS. We're going to compare this with the normal Octavia so that we can, differentiate between the Octavia and the VRS and also tell you if it's actually worth the extra 20 lakhs how we saw in the OLX. Right? Let's cut to it. Well, before that, montage.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
So the Octavia VRS the difference starts from the front end. You have a more aggressive front bumper and also the VRS badge which tells you that it's a VRS. Apart from that, you can see the headlights of the VRS are a lot more different compared to the previous one. You can see alloys over here are 235/40 are 18, so these are 18-inch wheels. It has disc brakes in the front as well as disc in the back. So as I was saying, the Octavia VRS is one of the most sportiest vehicles that Volkswagen and the Volkswagen group, that means the Skoda Audi group, provides. So this car, roughly new, as you saw in the previous, the OLX ad, they were asking around 47,000, take two. They're asking about 47 lakh rupees for this car. So is this car worth 47 lakh rupees? So what are the main differences? Well, let's go through them all one by one, shall we? Please. The first difference comes from the bumpers. You can see these Octavia has a lot more aggression in their bumpers. You can see the extra lines, the grills, width between the grills are a lot more so that it can get a better air intake. So this is the aesthetic point of view. The wheels are also 18 inches like I told before. It does get dual disc brakes, so there is a disc in the front as well in the back. And also you can see the Octavia VRS gets a fixed spoiler, so this is a fixed spoiler that you cannot get on a normal Octavia. Well, the Octavia VRS also, you can actually differentiate a VRS with the badges. You got one in the back and also one in the front, the Octavia VRS badge. Okay, so the second difference comes in the interior. So the interior of the Octavia VRS is a lot more, sophisticated, if that's the right word. You can see it's got all Alcantara seating. You can see all this is Alcantara. It's also got VRS badges on the headrests of both seats and also the rear seats. So you can see this is actually the Octavia VRS. This Octavia has a digital TFT display for its speedometer, and also gets paddle shifters as standard. It also has a nice RCD player with the DSG gear lever with also the VRS marks. It does have park, reverse, neutral, drive, sport as the common Octavias, but it's a lot more fun in this vehicle, I tell you. As a matter of fact, this Octavia is a stage 1 tuned Octavia VRS and also has a cat bag exhaust. So when you hear the cold start, you'll know it's an Octavia VRS and not a normal Octavia. The other difference in the Octavia is under the hood. This is not. The other way to spot a difference between an Octavia and a VRS is this, the engine. The engine in an Octavia VRS is actually a 2-liter TSI with a DQ250 gearbox. This engine is actually very capable, as you can see a lot of videos floating on the internet of this vehicle making somewhere around roughly 425 bhp. and that's huge, you know, for a V4 engine. That's huge. So this car is actually equipped with also an aftermarket air intake and also a performance forged blow-off valve, which I don't think you can see, but I will make you hear it for sure. This vehicle, as you know, is actually front wheel drive. So it's only power to the front wheels and the rear wheels are only this. So this vehicle actually produces more horsepower, maybe thrice or 4 times the horsepower your normal car does, and that's huge. The other difference between the Octavia and the Octavia VRS is the Octavia gets 18-inch wheels. You know, you can see the 18-inch wheels there, and also gets rear discs, which are not standard in the Octavia. Maybe a diesel one or a petrol. The Skoda Octavia normally takes 95 octane. That means raw 95 or ROS 95. You cannot just E10. Well, I don't think anyone in India will give you E10. The legroom in the Octavia is actually pretty sufficient. What do you say about this? Should we get an Octavia? Well, it's way out of our budget, but that's a damn nice view, and I think we can live with it. What do you say? The Volkswagen Crew actually provides the same key for every single Volkswagen. Well, almost the same key. If you've seen the Volkswagen Polo key, you know what I'm talking about. It looks exactly like the Bugatti Veyron. Exactly, that's my point. So this is key for the Skoda Octavia. As you can see, it has unlock, lock, and also tailgate. Let me show you the tailgate before we switch back to the normal Octavia, and it will look something like shifting from 8K to 720p. Well, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Let's pop the hood. Well, boot. The boot pops up nice. You got decent amount of storage. So this car can be a good daily driver, if you may, right? So let's just close the boot, and let's get back to the other differences the car offers. Fun fact about the Octavia: since the Octavia is front wheel drive, Skoda does give you a front differential as standard. Okay, it's not an option. It gives you a front differential as standard so that you can beat up the Honda cities. Well, I guess it's time for a cold start. Don't you think? I think it's time for a cold start. Let's hit a cold start. Cold start coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This vehicle has a catbag exhaust system, so it sounds better. I trust you, it sounds better, right? I don't think you can hear me. This vehicle is damn loud, okay? You can hear those fumes, you know? Those power 9 octane 95 fumes. Let's go. Baby round. Some baby round. We need this. We need this. I tell you not, we need this. The Octavia VRS. Those pops, you know, one last time. Let me show you on how that looks inside, because it's a view, you know, it's a party right there. So this is the gauge. Okay, so this. Oof. Wow, okay, that's mind-boggling. I think we need to switch it off right now. But see the gauge climb, you know, see the gauge climb. Like, wow. We need to stop that before someone kicks us out. So, we switch it off. So here it is. This, my friends, is a normal Octavia. So this actually is an Octavia from 2013. Well, it kind of looks the same when you see it from behind. You can see there's no fixed wing, as I told. There's no fixed wing in the Octavia. And also, if you see the Octavia, it doesn't actually appeal you so much because it's still a normal Octavia which you see on the road. This is what I told when I meant your dad's normal Octavia. Let's do a small montage. Is montage necessary? I don't think a montage is necessary, but a small few clips so you can compare that car and this car. Let's do that. Okay, here's the bumpers. The bumpers are not that, well, eye-catchy might be the right word. So this actually is an Octavia diesel from 2013, and it's actually a prime example to what I wanted to compare. So as you see, this is your dad's Skoda diesel, okay? So when you see, this vehicle is also, well, surprisingly, there are a lot of similarities too, and the similarities start inside. So we're in the interior of the Skoda. So when you see the Skoda, you can see the wheel is not at all similar. Okay, you see the gauge cluster, it's also not at all similar. Okay, it's completely different to what the TFT display was offering. Okay, so apart from that, you can see this also has a DSG. And surprisingly, this is a 2-liter diesel and also has the automatic transmission from the VRS. That is nothing but the DQ250. But the petrol version has a 1.8-liter TSI with a DQ200 transmission. Well, the DQ200 is also available in the Polo GT if you are comparing. Okay, so when you see this setup, okay, the RCD in the VRS is a lot more advanced. I would like to play a song, but again, copyright claims. So this is the DSG. You can see there's no VRS logo on this what do you say? The right word would be right. Take two. The right word would be a gear lever. Yes, you can see there are park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. But you can see there are no VRS button. There's no other buttons that viewers actually see in the Octavia. Well, actually, I would like to turn on the AC because it's burning hot in here and I'm sweating like a pig. But for you guys, you know, this car also has a sunroof, which I didn't know it had. Yeah, the car actually had a sunroof, and you can see the door panels over here are cream color. They're not black like the VRS. You know, the VRS panels were black, and you can see the carbon fiber finishes in the VRS are not available over here. It's all like kind of a wood treatment, which you can see. Yeah, and also, as you can see, the paddles are not metal. Okay, those are it's not bright enough, but take my word for it. Okay, those paddles are not metal plated. These paddles are just the rubber plate paddles that you almost get in every other car. Well, the VRS is starting to look a little bit more different. I think it's starting to look a bit more worth 20 lakhs extra. Is it? So let's continue with the seats. The seats, as you can see, these are not bucket seats and they don't have any logo on it, and these are all cream leather. Well, that's good. It's leather, but it's not Alcantara. It's leather, but it's not Alcantara. So seeing at the back, it's a normal Octavia, you know. It's actually there's nothing much in this. The VRS looks a lot more heroic, if that's the right word. So I think the Octavia VRS is a better choice after those pops, especially. The Octavia VRS does look like a better choice. So let's do some math. This car, okay, we got a sheet, okay. They made me a sheet. This is an Octavia Elegance, okay. I don't know if the Elegance is a top model, but I think it is. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself again. The manufacturing is 13, as I told you. It's a diesel vehicle. Oh, diesel vehicle. Let me show you the what's under the hood. And trust me, you will be surprised. Well, if you compare it with the VRS, you will be surprised. So this is the Skoda 2-liter TDI engine, and it's a lot more covered than I expected it to be. So you can see the TDI badging. So this is the TDI. Okay, it's the same car that I was showing you. It's still got the DQ250. Well, the diesels actually in the Volkswagens are a lot more powerful than the petrols. Well, that's in all cases. But this vehicle can pull, you know, it can pull proper. So this is under the hood. Well, there's nothing actually surprising about this vehicle when you look at the Octavia. So as you can see, the wheels, where the size is this? Yeah, there. The wheels are nothing but R16s, 205/55. R16s. That's what a Polo comes with. and the Octavia VRS had 18 inches. Moment of silence for that. Okay, let's continue. So let's close on the hood and I'll show you a cold start, and then you can decide for yourself if you think the Octavia VRS is worth the extra 20 lakhs. But if you do think, you know, there'll be a pinned comment which will help you think. So I think it's time for a cold start for this vehicle to just see how good it is. Well, how good it sounds. It sure sounds like a tractor, but let's check for ourselves. Well, it sure sounds better than a tractor. But those fumes, you know, those diesel fumes, diesel gang, yeah, hit me up. But can you hear it? The Octavia sounded a lot more better, I tell you. Okay, some baby revs to just finish it, just for the sake of comparing. It might pop. Honestly, that's nothing that tickles the fancy, but it is what it is. It didn't sound like a tractor, thank God it didn't, but it didn't sound any better than a tractor. Well, surprisingly, the Octavia also gets a sunroof. Did you know that? Well, I didn't. Well, now you know. And to top it off, this is the key. Well, the logo is missing, but it looks kind of standard as the Octavia key. Well, it's similar in that fashion. Well, we're back to the Octavia. The Octavia is somewhere around 30 change, and the Octavia VRS is around 30 change, and the normal Octavia is 1250. The one that we saw was 1250. Is it worth the extra money? Well, my mind says yes. My heart says it's still an Octavia. Well, I'm going to listen to my mind for here. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and tell me where can I improve so I can improve my skills on vlogging. Okay, so I would like to thank you all for watching till here. If you did, thanks fam, and just like the video and also subscribe to my channel to help huge. And I know I might have stuttered a little bit in the making of the vlog, but I want you to forget it because I'm just starting out, you know, and yearly I hope it will get better. Well, I'll try uploading maybe 2 to 3 more videos next year, 2022. Peace guys, and last but not least, I would like to thank Street Cars Premium for letting us vlog this place. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and do come and check out the inventory. They are very friendly, very nice, and I'm still sweating because Bangalore weather does not seem to like me today. But just like that, we'll finish today's vlog, and I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. And that's a lot of ants. Let's finish the video right there. Peace.